How's it going, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen? It's time to review Scream Season 1, Episode 4, titled Aftermath. This is a spoiler review. If you have not seen the episode, go to mtv.com/scream and watch the full episode there. It's more of a slower, dramatic approach to this episode, so if you expect, like, stabby-stabby, you're not going to get that stabby-stabby, but if you expect a little creepiness, a little bit more Teen Wolf. I don't watch Teen Wolf. Moving on. They took it slow this week, and I don't mind it. You know, I'm not even mad. I've been going with my life, baby. He's going good right now, guys, so don't forget my Pixels review is up in Southpaw review. Let's get right to it. Spoiler review. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my opinions, pros and cons, and final score. Thanks for joining me. Let's get right to it. So, grief is going on right now. Oh, Riley just died. Oh, that bitch. You know, that whole thing's going on. And there's a statement. The sheriff does a statement. Yes, Riley died, blah, blah, blah. You know, well, yeah, another teenager died for, like, the past 30 years, you know, whatever. And Tyler is the killer. It's in the public now that Tyler's the killer. Everyone thinks, oh, well, they're still looking at his body and everything, but they're thinking Tyler's the killer. So they're putting his body together and everything. Noah and Audrey have a moment, and Audrey's like, you want me to deflower you, whatever. And, if I was Noah, I'd be like, it wouldn't make it better, but I think it would be a start. You know, maybe, I don't know, if I was in his shoes, but whatever, that was going down, and they have a moment. It's really cute and everything, but they're not going to be a thing. No, Audrey's probably with them or something. Anyway, the text is going down. There's a text, and it says chopping block, and you could choose between Brooke or Emma, and it's literally 326 votes to Brooke and 2 to Emma, and I'm like, wow, everyone must hate Brooke to want to see her die, unless there's a glitch and Mr. Branson's a part of it. Tyler? Not Tyler from the show. Shout out to Tyler. You know who you are. So, anyway, well, that wasn't your theory. You said that was a theory of someone else. Anyway, I digress. Moving on. That was a shout out real quick. You know who you are. Anyway, so he gets a 1994, Emma gets a 1994 yearbook in the mail, which I guess, what year is this? Is this 2020? Because you're telling me the mom graduated in 1994? How old is the mom? Is the mom, like, not 47 or something? My mom graduated in the 80s. 1994. What is this, man? Anyway. Whatever. So there are a bunch of scratches on people's faces. The victims are Brian James. And they're gonna go to the old hospital. And Will gets into Duke. Which is a college, I guess, in their world, unless Duke's actually a real place. And he needs money. And basically, Jake, he's like, well, I do have a backup file. Let's finish what Let's finish when Nina and Tyler started. Let's blackmail him. So they're gonna blackmail a certain person, which I'll reveal in a moment. So they find this pig in the old hospital. Emma and Audrey are there, and they find a pig, and they find his lair. Basically, Noah ends up showing up. They find Nina's laptop, and they end up, like, literally finding a few things that they need to, like, decipher. And here's Noah right now. They're supposed to be secret and sneaky and okay, gang. Scooby, want some Scooby snacks? He's literally like, he's coming. He's coming. Like, I'm not gonna yell out because it's almost 3 in the morning. But he's like, he's coming. And I'm like, holy crap, dude. You guys are supposed to be sneaky. You don't think he hears this? He's coming. Like, he's coming. Like, shut up. He's coming, literally. Don't say he's coming out loud. That ruins the surprise. Anyway, they find Brandon James' mask, and it's on a decapitated head. I'm assuming that's Tyler's head. So, ew. Is that sanitary? Does he sanitate his lair? Is he the red dragon? No, I don't know. So they run, and basically Sheriff Hudson's there, and he's like, you're coming with me. And they go to questioning, and Brooke's dad is getting blackmailed. Brooke's dad is actually the principal of the high school. Fake laughter, because why? That doesn't make no sense at all. That's a con, sir. That's a con. If this was cinema sense, that'd be a sin. What is wrong? How is that even possible? Not possible whatsoever. Anyway, Will and Emma, their sex tape is out. Apparently that someone put a camera in their room, and she was like, it's out, and she's like, that's my first time. And Noah uploaded it by accident because you know how Brandon James, the murderer, works. He's kind of like, oh my god, this will put permanent damage because it's a sex tape. You know? So, okay. Oh, now she's going to be popular like Kim Kardashian. Anyway, what do I think about this episode overall, guys? I'm going to get to my pros first. I actually enjoy the music and the score a little bit more in this episode because it had that horror element to it where it was like, you know, the whole violin. And the score was actually scary. It was actually getting me in the mood. I was like, this is actually a horror show now. This ain't no Flaro. It's actually a horror show, and I enjoyed that so much. The killer's lair was creepy because it had a bunch of Brandon James like skeleton X-rays and everything. So I can't imagine how it feels on set. It probably feels pretty creepy on set. Even having a dead rubber fake little pig. MTV could only afford that much of a fake pig. That lair is pretty scary when it's owned by MTV because you don't know. There may be a wolf, a teen wolf in there. Are you ready, Scully? You're supposed to be Scully, guys. Yeah, I'm talking to you. How you doing? Anyway, it's creepy. This episode is creepy all by itself. I do enjoy the filming and the directing in here because there's a part where they're looking at the door and it goes like this and the camera's going like this and they're like, their heads are tilting and the camera's tilting and I'm like, dude, yes. Why do I like it? I don't know, but I just like it. It's almost like that Insidious Chapter 3 scene where they look out the window and the camera goes with it and they come back out. And the next person goes to the window and the camera goes back out. And I was like, oh my god, I want to be a director. I always wanted to be a director, but, you know, I didn't actually lick my finger because that's disgusting. If only I had a girlfriend. Anyway, no, okay. Noah this episode. Now it did kind of feel weird. He's like, what happened to Riley? Noah yelling at cops? Yeah. Oh yeah. Like, if I yelled at a cop at a murder scene, you're stupid and all that, I think the cop would be like, what did you say? Why don't you step aside? Show me your ID. A real cop would do that. They wouldn't let him yell at a cop. But anyway, Noah on here, I think he was pretty funny, even though he sneaked up on the lair and everything. And, you know, he didn't luckily get killed. Maybe he's the murderer and he killed Riley. Where was he during the murdering of Riley? I don't remember, actually. The opening. I do enjoy the opening a lot. The whole... when she's like, oh, you're such a bitch. I miss Riley. I miss him too. The actress who plays Emma is giving it her all, man. She knows what type of show. It's better acting than Sharknado. I have to say it, obviously. There's a lot of jump scares in here that gets me. There's about 2 or 3 jump scares that actually get me. And that the head one was one of those. I was like, oh, fuck, that's unsanitary. Noah and Audrey. I do enjoy that scene very much. And also the dramatic pacing to this. Again, it didn't have no stabby. It was more finding the lair of the killer's lair. And it was dramatic and it was slower. And I actually enjoyed that and I actually approve of it. Now, next week I want to see some killing, but this week I'm fine because Riley's death was very gruesome and satisfiable at the same time. The cons now. Can we stop with this Will and Jake thing? Honestly, do you guys care? Honestly, tell me, do you care about Will and Jake? Of their storylines? Is it really important to you? Also, there's no Kieran or Branson in this episode. Where is Branson the teacher and where is Kieran? Also, really, you're blackmailing Brooke's dad and then you have Jake go talk to Brooke and like, I'm not getting rid of you yet. What? Also, Brooke's dad is the principal. What type of world do we live in? Are the writers think we're that stupid? Oh my god, my heart. Oh god. Okay, that hurt. It hurts. Oh man, I don't take the grease out of the bacon. I just eat the bacon. Whew. The ending of the episode, I just didn't enjoy it because it's a sex tape. Really, do they think we're 15-year-old girls? Like, oh my god, that's such a good ending. Oh, a sex tape. Oh my god. Like, really? I'm just being honest. I'm being honest with you guys. Oh my gosh. A sex tape. Ooh. You know, like. No. That's how I feel. Also, that's basically it, man. Not a big deal. I think it was a very good episode overall. That's why I'm giving it a B+. It's good. The pacing's good. The creepiness is on. The music score, and also Audrey, Noah, and Emmy. Don't give her an Emmy for Emma. No, don't give it to Sin. But definitely the whole thing where Tyler's head falls off. That was pretty funny. You gotta be honest. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what did you think about the Scream episode. And until next time, may the Spock be with you always.